Numbers, the Russell 3 plunged 17% last quarter. That was the worst quarterly decline since the depth of the financial crisis in the final quarter of '08. There are pockets of opportunity, of course, and that's why we're talking numbers with Kevin O'Brien, CEO of Revere Data. Kevin, always good to see you.
Hey, Maria.
Let's start with utilities. High yielding. You say they offer investors some safe havens here.
They do. You know, there's been a lot of widespread fear in the marketplace in this broad sell-off, but what we wanted to do is actually look for pockets of resistance or pockets of opportunity. And so we looked at the Russell 3000 and we broke it into the top performing decile and the bottom performing decile. And then we looked at industries. So we broke it into 7 or 8 major industries. And what we found with utilities was that they comprised about 15% of that top performing decile, and they did not participate in the bottom at all. And that was unique just for the utilities industry itself. So if you take that in combination with the fact it's generating about a 3.7% annual dividend yield, which is almost double that of the 10-year Treasury, we think that's a true safe haven in this market.
Let's talk about sort of subsectors of the Russell. Tell me about the micro trends happening in healthcare, which amazing has outperformed this year, which certainly we haven't seen in a couple of years.
It's really interesting. If you look at kind of the intersection of kind of geopolitical and socioeconomic trends, healthcare is right smack in the middle. And we found 3 subsectors in there. One is in healthcare information technology, specifically electronic records. In terms of healthcare records, you're seeing a lot of focus with the Obama administration in offering incentives for folks to go to electronic record keeping. And there's 8 companies in that small basket that performed over 19% in the last quarter. There's another group in cardiovascular and orthopedic medical devices. 8 companies there focusing on chronic pain management and other areas, specifically for the aging booming population. Baby boomers, sorry. And that sector has done also quite well, over 8% in the last quarter. And then the other is in specialty pharma. These are folks that are focusing on things like Alzheimer's and diabetes and chronic pain management. So here you've got another group of companies. They kind of act like biotech companies, but they've got the cash flow generating capabilities of kind of large pharma. So we like those as well.
I'm glad you brought that up. I was actually just at the Cleveland Clinic, and I spoke to a number of leading physicians, and I said, where's the innovation in healthcare right now? And they all talked about neurological science, neurological disease, Alzheimer's, autism, that's going to be really where innovation is happening. I'm wondering if that's where the money will move as well.
Well, we think it is. If you just think about the trends, you have this aging population, and you really have inelastic demand for some of these treatments that are not going to go away anytime soon. So, and they are looking for new innovative solutions, and this interesting intersection of new technologies, new delivery devices, and this growing population of patients makes it a pretty attractive sector.
Yeah, for sure. What's the bottom line here, Kevin?
There's some safe harbors out there, believe it or not. You can see it in places like utilities, which we think is very unique in the Russell 3000. And then also, if you can dig deeper into some of these smaller baskets of companies, like you said, in some of these healthcare sectors, we think there's some true safe havens for investors out there.
All right. In a market that certainly continues to show volatility. Kevin, always nice to have you on the program. Thanks so much.